Alright, this is the Dropbox Tech Time movie. We talked briefly about Dropbox today. What Dropbox is a program you can download to your computer which allows you to share the files on your computer sync it with a cloud. The cloud computing means your files are not just on your computer, but they're also stored elsewhere that you can access from mobile devices or other computers. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what it might be useful for. If you're interested in Dropbox, you come to dropbox.com up here to download it. Once you download it, it is on your computer here in your Places folder. You'll see a Dropbox folder. And these folders that you create in here are automatically synced with your account online. So think of any document in this space both being on your computer and also being, if I go up here to the website, also being, let me log in, up here in your web account, so on the web or in the cloud. You can access this from any computer, obviously, as well as mobile devices find cloud computing very useful or essential, in fact. Here's a download of an app here that you can download to your iPhone or to your iPad that will allow you to access, again, those same documents that are in the cloud on your mobile device. So it's useful to sync between one computer and another without having to email files back and forth to yourself. Beyond just yourself, it's useful for sharing files with other people if you both want to work on the same document. For example, let me come into my Dropbox here. Let's say I want to share a series of documents with another teacher or coworker. If you create a new folder, I'm going to call this test, and say I have a Word document here that the two of us are working on. Let's call this one. I can drop that document into that folder, and then up here under my Dropbox option here, I can share this folder with specific people. That'll bring me to the website here, and I can share this. Now, sharing it means that that person also would have to have a Dropbox account to access this folder. But the beauty of that is that both of us could edit this document and not have to email different versions back and forth to one another. We'd both have access to this document in the cloud, but we'd also have copies on our computers that we could work with. If you didn't want that person to also have to have a Dropbox account, there is this option as well called Get a Shareable Link. If you click on that option, you're brought to the website and you're given a public link that you could email to someone that would give them access to download this file. They couldn't work on the file and manipulate it within that folder, but they can view it. So it's not useful for both working on the same document, but it is useful, for example, let's see, let me get the link from here. Mr. McCarty, John, is using it to share pictures of this Catalina trip that he took over spring break with a lot of the students. So he emails them a public link, and they can all view the pictures in a pretty slick interface here, and then save the pictures they would like to save to their computer. So it is useful for sharing things with, especially large files. Another example, this is a large video file I made of my daughter that I decided I didn't want to post on YouTube, but I wanted to share with a group of people. So I got a shareable link and sent that link to several people, and it is a semi-private way of sharing it. That link is public, anyone can see it, they don't have to log into Dropbox, but they're not going to find that link unless I send it to them. So that's another useful way to use Dropbox. There also could be a future in Dropbox with having separate folders here for different students or different classes, and being able to accept work through Dropbox and grade that work and get it back to the student paperlessly. That is being experimented with it right now, and if that's something you're interested in trying, please let us know. And I think that is it. So if you're interested in Dropbox, head to the website, download, and give it a try. Let us know if you have any questions. Alright, thanks. Bye.